Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Spoilers for Friday, October 25th, 2024's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful are available now. Odd alliances. Carter's controversial shakeup. Fans can anticipate that Lawrence St. Victor's character Carter Walton will continue to shake up the boardroom at Forrester Creations in tomorrow's episode. Emergence of the Beautiful and the Bold. Carter's outlook on the future leads to heated discussions and surprising coalitions. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Hope Logan's support. Hope Logan will remain by Carter's side as he makes his big pitch, according to B&B spoilers for Friday, October 25th. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Friday, October 25th, Carter's controversial shakeup, strange alliances. Steffy Forrester Finnegan attempted to minimize Carter's statement as it began. As Hope, Steffy, and Zend Forrester Dominguez listened, Carter carried on talking and concentrated on Ridge Forrester. B&B spoilers, the vision of Carter Walton. Fans can anticipate Carter continuing to speak to everyone about his plans for Forrester Creations' future on Friday, October 25th. When Carter talks about advancing the fashion house, Ridge will pay attention. Steffy isn't open to the notion, though. Carter should back up his claims with statistics if he has spent months conducting study. Ridge and Steffy will eventually want to examine this material for themselves. Although Carter has a tremendous idea, there is a lot of danger involved. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Steffy Forrester Finnegan's rage. According to Friday, October 25th spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy will be incensed by Carter's proposal. As COO, Steffy is already doubting Carter's judgment. Steffy was already reluctant to invest further funds and efforts in a product that wasn't doing well. Carter then requested that Steffy include the jewelry collection of Ivy and Electra Forrester. Carter is now requesting that the business take an even greater chance. Although Carter's plan will be opposed by Steffy, it is hinted that there will be unforeseen coalitions and heated discussions. Which side will Ridge land on, then? Fans may be able to watch more of Eric Forrester's conversation with Electra and Ivy on Friday, October 25th. Electra and Ivy's enthusiasm for the jewelry line is evident to Eric. Eric couldn't understand Steffy's rejection of the notion, though. At Forrester Creations, Carter certainly sounds like he's preparing to ignite a global conflict. He might keep inquiring about Electra with Will Spencer, Crew Morrow. Zen's words undoubtedly perplexes Will, but he may also be unable to stop thinking about Electra. When Steffy retaliates, chaos between Logan and Forrester ensues. According to Friday, October 25th teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester will choose to give Carter Walton the floor during a formal meeting. Since Carter is clearly very passionate about this, Ridge will accept to hear the specifics of his vision for Forrester Creations, which he has already conveyed in an overview. Fans of B&B are aware that Carter aspires to advance the business and establish himself as a significant figure outside of the fashion industry. Carter will go into further detail about his proposal on Friday's B&B program because he believes they can do that through mergers and acquisitions that fall under a single, large luxury umbrella. Ridge appears interested in what Carter is suggesting, but how will he respond when he learns about all the risks involved? Carter will continue to stress that they must take chances in order to reap rewards, which may make Ridge cautious about destroying what they have previously established at Forrester Creations. Given his recent support for Hope Logan and hope for the future, Brooke Logan ought to back Carter's ideas wholeheartedly. Naturally, Hope has already expressed her support for Carter's ambitious plan, so she will do the same. However, Steffy Forrester will likely argue that Carter isn't giving this enough thought and act as like it's the worst thing she's ever heard. Steffy believes that throwing so much money around and putting Forrester Creations in such financial danger will be a grave error. There will be some intense debates in the boardroom over Carter's proposal, but he will not back down. All of this will likely lead to some unexpected partnerships, but it also seems certain to spark more Logan-Forrester mayhem. Steffy will unavoidably retaliate against Carter's vision and might take advantage of the occasion to publicly criticize his judgment. Steffy could easily argue that Carter no longer possesses the necessary skills to be a reasonable COO and demand that he be replaced. In any event, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful indicate that Steffy won't react favorably to Carter's announcement, so stay tuned for more predictions on potential corporate catastrophes. Is Phoebe Forrester, Steffy's twin, about to make a comeback? The brave and the lovely updates and spoilers indicate Phoebe Forrester, Steffy Forrester's late twin sister, has been in the news a lot lately. Suspicious anvils like those are typically dropped to indicate a character's comeback. May Phoebe have a soap opera resurrection? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, nothing is impossible in Soapland. Although Phoebe and Steffy started out as identical twins, the story took a surprising turn when they were recast as fraternal twins. Sadly, Phoebe died in the arms of Ridge Forrester in an automobile accident in 2008, or did she? Even a character's death can be turned around with a dramatic twist, as seen by Sheila Sharp's recent dramatic arcs and the turmoil surrounding Sugar, also known as Janet Weber. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, will Steffy's twin Phoebe Forrester make a soapy comeback? The show could easily come up with a crazy plot in which Phoebe's doppelganger actually died, or maybe she was sent away for treatment in secret. That would be similar to how John Finnegan used to be. Perhaps Phoebe has been in a protracted coma in some secret facility in Europe. B&B spoilers, was Phoebe saved by someone else? There might be a completely new story, for example, about a mysterious person who saved Phoebe and whose true motivations are later disclosed. After almost no discussion of Phoebe for so long, she was barely out of her teens, it has been odd to hear so much about her lately. In recent weeks, Ridge, Steffy Forrester, and Taylor Hayes have all talked about how much they miss Phoebe. The abrupt surge of references to Phoebe after a protracted period of silence about her is remarkable and merits more research. This change is intriguing and could reveal a Phoebe-related plot point in the future. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Ridge and Taylor could be together forever if Phoebe is brought back to life. If Phoebe abruptly moved back to Los Angeles, her family would be astonished. They might think she's a fake and ask for a DNA test to confirm her identity. This might result in a story about lab manipulation and fraud, but Phoebe might be alive and have a compelling story to tell and actual DNA evidence to support it. If she returned, it might help bring Ridge and Taylor back together. If Phoebe brings the Tridge family back together, Brooke Logan might find herself in a difficult situation. In any case, the amount of conversation surrounding Phoebe indicates that something important may occur, so we'll keep you informed of any unexpected developments. Stay tuned for additional updates, as Phoebe's return would undoubtedly affect Ridge, Taylor, Steffy, and Thomas Forrester. Steffy has the energy of a cruel girl. On The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy Forrester can seem like the most collected, cool-headed person, but that isn't always the case. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Steffy exudes mean girl energy. As a matter of fact, many people are unable to ignore the fact that the stunning brunette appears to be harboring numerous insecurities. Given that she is the CEO of one of the largest fashion businesses in this made-up metropolis of Los Angeles, you would think that she would be content with her life. In addition, she has a lot going for her, including success and beauty. However, it appears that Steffy is unable to suppress her jealousy of others who attempt to usurp her position. Hope Logan, her long-standing opponent, is one of those individuals. The fact that Hope's clothing line, Hope for the Future, has not been successful under the Forrester Creations umbrella is no accident. The line last performed well when it was creatively directed by Thomas Forrester. However, as soon as he left, the line faltered once more, leaving Hope in utter despair. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, what will Steffy Forrester do next? Steffy would prefer to see the line burned down, yet you would think she would take action to save it. Steffy is obviously taking things personally since she doesn't want Hope Logan to experience the same kind of success that she has. Doesn't it seem like mean girl energy? Steffy occasionally behaves as though she is still in middle school, even though she is much too old for this kind of conduct. Anyone who attempts to reach the top will obviously be shot down by her. Steffy Forrester asserts that she is the only queen who can reign in this town. To figure out what will happen next, fans will obviously just need to watch The Bold and the Beautiful every single day. Keep an eye on this area. What are your thoughts on this story, lovers of The Bold and the Beautiful? Carter becomes a visionary, with a villain explores a dramatic and unexpected transformation in Carter Walton's character on The Bold and the Beautiful. Known for his heartwarming loyalty and professionalism, Carter's latest storyline introduces a bold shift as he aligns with someone unexpected, a potential villain. This twist could mark the beginning of a darker, more complex version of Carter that shakes the Forrester Creations world to its core. ### Carter's journey from good guy to visionary. Carter's arc has long been defined by his good-natured personality. As a legal powerhouse and COO at Forrester Creations, he's always played by the book, showing dedication and integrity. However, the pressures and heartbreaks of his personal and professional life seem to be changing him. After facing numerous failed relationships and feeling overlooked, Carter is now rethinking his role at Forrester, searching for something more. This introspection leads to a major development. Carter is no longer satisfied with just being the reliable confidant or executive. He wants to be a true visionary at Forrester Creations. ### Enter the villain, a dangerous alliance. Carter's shift from dependable to ambitious takes a thrilling turn when he forms an alliance with a villainous character. In his desire to prove himself as more than just a cog in the Forrester machine, Carter begins collaborating with someone whose motives are far more sinister. This character, known for stirring up drama and chaos, sees Carter's ambition as an opportunity to manipulate him for personal gain. Whether this villain is a business rival, a rejected lover, or a master manipulator within Forrester Creations itself, Carter's choice to work with them signals a dangerous path. This unlikely partnership pushes Carter further into a world of moral ambiguity. He begins making decisions that not only benefit him but also align with his villainous partner's agenda. As Carter becomes more ruthless in pursuing his goals, he starts crossing lines he never thought possible, jeopardizing relationships and the future of the company. ### The impact on Forrester Creations. Carter's newfound vision for the company, while impressive, is a double-edged sword. His innovative ideas could propel Forrester Creations to new heights, but the influence of the villain could mean destruction if their plans succeed. The rest of the Forrester family will quickly notice Carter's change in demeanor, and suspicion will grow. Steffy Forrester, in particular, may become wary of Carter's new tactics, as she's already dealing with internal struggles at the company. His collaboration with a known troublemaker could lead to confrontations with key players like Ridge, Brooke, and even Eric, who have always trusted Carter implicitly. As the Forrester clan watches Carter shift from their reliable ally to a self-driven force with questionable ethics, tensions will rise, especially if his new direction puts the company at risk. ### Carter's inner conflict. As Carter becomes more deeply involved with the villain's machinations, he may struggle with the consequences of his decisions. His intrinsic goodness will conflict with the darker choices he's making, creating an internal battle. This complex emotional struggle will keep viewers glued to the screen, as they wonder if Carter will redeem himself or continue down this perilous path. His relationships could be deeply affected as well. Characters like Hope Logan and Logan-Forrester, who have always relied on Carter for guidance and friendship, may find themselves questioning his integrity. Even his burgeoning romance with Hope could suffer under the weight of his choices, especially if she realizes how far he's willing to go to achieve success. ### Redemption or ruin. The ultimate question that viewers will be eager to see answered is whether Carter will come to his senses before it's too late. Will he be able to disentangle himself from the villain's grasp, or is he so far gone that redemption is impossible? Perhaps the villain's manipulation will push Carter to a breaking point, forcing him to choose between the man he's always been and the power he craves. This storyline sets up a dramatic showdown where Carter's future, both personally and professionally, hangs in the balance. If he does manage to extricate himself from the villain's influence, it could be the redemption arc fans hope for. But if he continues down this dark path, it may spell disaster for both Carter and Forrester Creations. ### The fallout. What's next for Carter? If Carter continues down this dangerous route, the consequences could be catastrophic. His friendships with Ridge, Steffy, and others could shatter beyond repair. Worse, his decisions might lead to a corporate shakeup that leaves Forrester Creations vulnerable to takeovers, lawsuits, or other devastating repercussions. As Carter's transformation progresses, fans will be left questioning if the man they once trusted can ever return to the moral high ground he once held. In the end, Carter's journey from loyal, steadfast legal counsel to a visionary with a villain's influence represents one of the boldest character shifts on The Bold and the Beautiful. His internal struggle and the external conflicts it generates will create must-watch moments, as viewers hold their breath to see if Carter can reclaim his soul before it's too late, or if this new version of him is here to stay. Will he emerge as the innovative leader Forrester needs, or will his dark alliance take everything he's worked for down in flames? Only time will tell.